Coming to Germany with the experiment, I just really had a great time. I think other students need to come to this program because it's going to really open their eyes and help them see the world in a new way. Things that you're learning in another country, you're going to be able to take back home and incorporate them into your own life.
All the new knowledge and experiences I gained have definitely changed me for the better by just giving me a whole different perspective on this country and how broad the world is.
I chose Germany for the experiment because of my love for the law, and just that Germany is kind of this hub for, creation and history.
I think it's important to travel and to have a sort of cultural exchange. If you can openly try and learn about how other people live and what they experience, it's easier to be open to new ideas and you become more of a global citizen. Throughout the course of the time we've been here, we've done some city tours, we've done some workshops on the refugee situation, and we've learned some more about the EU.
We went and visited the European Commission, and I really found it interesting. I know about the EU, I know its basics, but I really appreciated getting a deep dive into from a German's perspective, how they view it.
My favorite part of this program has definitely been meeting the refugee children. All we've been learning about was the things they'd have to bear as they grew up, but just them being able to open up and seeing their happy smiles, they were just able to overcome all those barriers and kind of just be kids because that's what they deserve to be.
With the refugee crisis, we've done workshops where we've talked to people who are trying to deal with it and all the steps that are being taken within the European Union.
I think it really put into perspective all the things we've learned about the EU.
My favorite part of the trip was definitely the homestay. I really appreciated being able to submerge into a real German family.
The biggest lesson that I learned, and the kids see how relatable everything is, and they go through all the same problems kids my age back at home and I've gone through.
It was kind of funny because their everyday lives were kind of similar to mine in a way. It's kind of taught me how to sit back and observe things and really take it all in.
But yet there's so many differences at the same time that it keeps you interested. I came over here deciding that in order for me to get the full effect of this trip, I'm going to have to let a piece of myself go, and I think that piece of me has definitely stayed in Bavaria. You can't be closed-minded to anyone or have a certain opinion about someone and then approach them, because you just might miss out on the full effect of what they have to offer for you.
This trip has shown me that even if I formulated my opinion on a subject, really there's always more to learn, and just to keep an open mind and to realize that there's always a different side to a story.
I've changed by becoming way more open-minded, surprising myself at what I'm capable of in some situations. Some of the biggest things I learned is try to take in as much as you can about that country and that city. It's just an awesome experience.